Hello everyone, welcome back to our horror story channel. Today, let's chat about the bizarre case. A female officer found a peephole on the wall at the crime scene. Every time a crime occurs, data guy lurks in shadows, enjoying his twisted killings a true audience. Not only that, the female officer found a flashlight, and after some checks, it turned out to belong to Laurence. Surprise, surprise, Laurence looked innocent, claiming no idea why his flashlight was there. Like a lost key, he insisted that he was hanging out with a friend the whole day of the incident, and the police confirmed his alibi. Just as Laurence was about to waltz out of the police station, the officer revealed they had found the case's only survivor. He hoped Laurence would stick around because he might offer some clues. After all, his flashlight popping up at the scene surely hides some juicy secret. Laurence reluctantly agreed. Amanda, the survivor, was amazing. Waking up kidnapped by Data Guy, she found herself tied to a chair like an egg. Her mouth was filled with a metallic, bloody buffet, and at that moment, she had no clue there was a bizarre metal helmet on her head. Subsequently, a chilling clown emerged from the TV screen as though declaring, "Hey there, little one, your mouth is destined to be sliced open permanently. Allow me to give you a demonstration." Amanda was instantly terrified, but then Data Guy revealed that only one key could unlock the helmet, and that it was right inside the belly of the body next to her. After rules were confirmed, Amanda broke free, grabbed a knife to cut, only to find the corpse not quite dead. Turns out the man was merely drugged. But to survive, Amanda bravely took action, knowing he was alive. She decisively cut open the man's belly, found the key, and swiftly took off the helmet. Then Amanda saw a weird clown riding a bicycle towards her, as if she was stuck in a bad horror movie. To everyone's surprise, Amanda claimed to be thankful for Data Guy, saying he saved her. She even claimed he helped her kick her drug habit and taught her to cherish life. What a weird kind of education. After hearing this, Laurence was a bundle of emotions, suspecting that this might be a joint project between him and Data Guy. At that moment, Adam angrily blamed Laurence for kidnapping him, but then realized the shattered mirror was a two-way mirror. He immediately smashed the remaining glass, discovering a camera watching them. Sure enough, they had an audience filming from afar. But knowing the truth didn't help. It turned out the camera's protective glass was unbreakable, making their situation feel worse than death. Seeing Adam in a frenzy, Laurence reminded him that if they wanted to leave alive, they had to stay. They needed to find the loophole in Data Guy's game. If X marks the spot, it must be in this room. If they found the marked treasure, perhaps they could escape, but the truth was more complicated than Laurence realized. At that moment, Adam questioned Laurence's calm, wondering if his family faced the same cold treatment from Data Guy. Laurence angrily replied he was just thinking about his last conversation with his daughter, instantly recalling the previous night. His wife had told him their daughter had another nightmare, mentioning a stranger in her room. Laurence went to check on his daughter's room, but found nothing, and suddenly got a phone call. After hanging up, he comforted his daughter to sleep well, and told his wife the hospital called and needed her to come back. Then, mysteriously he tossed his wallet to Adam for wife and daughter's photos. But as Adam browsed the photos, he spotted something Data Guy left for Laurence, pictures of his wife and daughter being kidnapped. Absolute. The back of the photos held clues for finding the X mark, yet Adam decided to keep it a secret, tucking it away quiet. He worried that once Laurence found out his family was kidnapped, he might genuinely go through with Data Guy's deadly demands. After some thought, Adam finally urged Laurence to turn off the lights, and a moment later he spotted the X mark on the wall. Excited, Laurence began smashing the wall, uncovering a large box hidden inside. He realized that the very first key was intended for this box, and Adam quickly grabbed the key from the floor. Upon opening the box, Laurence discovered a cell phone, 2 cigarettes, and a note inside. Adam excitedly urged Laurence to toss him a cigarette, but to their surprise, the note said that once the cigarette touched blood, it would cause instant poisoning. Data Guy was essentially reminding him that you do not necessarily need a gun to eliminate Adam. Laurence, however, opted not to go down that route and instead picked up the phone to call the police. But he was shocked to discover that this phone only allowed incoming calls. At that moment, Laurence recalled how he ended up here in the first place. After leaving the hospital last night, he went to the parking lot to drive home, but felt like someone was always watching him. Suddenly, a pig-headed monster appeared and grabbed him, dragging him to this cursed place. Laurence questioned Adam on how he figured out that turning off the lights would reveal the X mark. Faced with the question, Adam stammered that he was just taking a wild guess. Laurence immediately realized that Adam was hiding something, so he angrily accused him of being a fraud. Left with no choice, Adam finally disclosed the truth and handed the photo back to Laurence. Only then did Laurence realize that his wife and daughter had indeed been kidnapped by a data guy. This meant if he didn't kill Adam by 6, data guy really would go after his family. Stay tuned for the next episode where more mysteries will unfold, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.